What a day to be out on the bank. We are at the wonderful Hallcroft fisheries, and today we're on the bank filming for The Edge. Shows this carp, Lee.
It's a big one, Rob.
Oh, it's a beauty. Don't worry about getting out of the net. It's a massive fish.
It's a big fish.
Yeah, nice fish. Right, we are catching loads of fish in the margin. We've got a beautiful pallet to fish to on the next peg there, and obviously we have had loads of sort of like correspondence and chats with a lot of our subscribers about the recent underwater video that we did, margin fishing underwater. Opened up a massive can of worms, didn't it, with quite a few different little subjects.
Yep.
So we've come back today out on the bank and sort of like put all the things that we've learned into practice. We've followed you through in like a live session, margin live we're calling it.
Yeah, margin
it's an
live,
hour long live session, no cuts, nothing, just you fishing a margin swim for the last hour of a competition.
All the intricacies, how we think about it, whether it goes wrong, right, what we learn. It was, I mean, I said to you, that is the fastest hour I've ever had in my life.
It was brilliant. It was whirlwind.
Unbelievable.
So we've gone through everything. We've gone through the little change we'd make to our rigs.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about that in the main video.
Of course.
But just to show these guys, just see if we can catch a fish for these guys on camera.
I'll tell you what I want to do for everybody at home, Rob, right? You can enjoy, hopefully enjoy this. This is what I'm calling summer margins. We're at Hallcroft now. We've finished filming for the day. It's not late in the evening, but look around, Rob. There's nobody left here.
Yeah,
right?
we're on the road.
Get out
you know.
on the bank, people, and enjoy.
If you get a chance, you know, if you get a chance.
Yeah, hang on, if you can sneak in for a couple of hours on an evening. So all I've got is some wetted micros. Look, I'm literally
a little bit of wind, so I'm trying to.
Yeah, okay.
We're only on the phone at the minute. We're not.
So I'm putting in these wetted micros. Obviously, for all the full detail of how we went right and wrong and how we got to what point we got to, you can obviously watch the full length live video. Putting in those, and then one of the most classic margin approaches ever. And I've got to say, Rob, the conditions are right for it today. Don't think you can just turn up at any fishery, flat, calm day, or
because we've been through a few different approaches today. Let's have a look at your bait tray. There we go. We've got a few sort of like classic margin carp baits on the side, haven't we? So we've been through a few different approaches today, and we've come up with what we think has been the right approach for the day. So what we got there?
7 or 8 maggots.
7 or 8 maggots. Nice big bunch of maggots. We've not fed any maggots, have we, on that initial pot full?
No, we've just been going with the micros, and the way we put our rig in and how we're sort of adjusted things is what's resulted in such a great day.
Hang on, let me just see if I can zoom in. Like I say, we're on the phone, so it's very raw, this is. Let's see if we can zoom in. Yeah, we can see your float nice there. Let's see if I can get a better angle on your float. I think we can. We've got a nice picture there.
Ooh. Oh. Camera pressure.
That is the camera pressure. You got a bit nervous, didn't you?
Yeah.
So there's like there's ways that you've sort of like worked out as the session's gone on, where to put your rig, how to put your rig into the swim.
Definitely.
We noticed on the underwater footage that how the rig worked under the water was a little bit different to what we expected. So there's all these little changes that we've put into place today have made a big difference, you know, just little changes to where you've fed and where you've placed your rig has made a huge difference to what you've caught. See, that's a big liner, isn't it?
That's a big line. Look at that. So that's the sort of thing. It's worth mentioning today because conditions to every day are important. The water is coloured here at Hallcroft, right? Very, very coloured. Like you cannot see one half of the fish when you net the first bit, if you see what I mean. It's so coloured. So the fish are really happy to feed, but they've got to be able to find your bait, and that's why that big bunch of maggots has been so much better for roach.
Oh dear. We have had a couple of roach and a couple of little perch, haven't we? But
absolutely, yeah.
You know, it's been worth persevering with because we've had like, I'd say the average size of fish have been they've been £10, I'd say, on average, the fish have been.
Absolutely, yeah.
So you know what, you've just had that roach and you've been really proactive, you're in again.
Yeah, absolutely, mate.
More bait, set that trap again. You know how big we are on setting that trap for each individual fish, making sure there's bait in the swim.
Same bunch of maggots still on the hook. The only thing I am going to check, Rob, and I'm big on this, so I want a clean hook
you've done this
bait,
quite a few times today, haven't you?
Look,
hang on. We're coming back, yeah.
One of my maggots is folded over, so I just need to untangle that.
Okay, make sure you've got a clean
hook. Make sure it's
point,
clean.
yeah.
Look, maybe a couple of maggots have come off. So make sure my hook point is clean and my bunch of maggots is big.
Yeah,
Just gives a
top
moment for the fish to be really head down now when I'm going back out.
I'm going to focus on the business end now. I'm going to get in there.
So look, I'm
So
holding
I
the
fancy
rig
you
up,
this time.
holding the rig up and literally lowering it straight down into the peg. Trying to avoid any foul hookers or anything like that if I can. Obviously, like I said, it's mega coloured, so it's going to be impossible to avoid them all the time, but now the trap is set.
So we've got a Lee Kerry eye view now on what you're seeing is what everyone else is seeing. So we can see whether we get a little indication or
like that then.
Whether we need to strike or not. We're looking for that really sharp, fast. Now you see it, now you don't bite, aren't we?
They're the only bites I'm interested in.
Look,
so that I'm not really that interested, Rob. It's being pushed under. We know there's a bit of debris there. Like, look, it's being dragged under. So I'm just going to literally try and drag it out.
Even like hooked on the bottom, wasn't it?
Just
so that's
hooked
a fish
on a stone or something like that.
That's a fish like moving through the swim, isn't it? And just maybe dragging your hook bait with it.
But notice how I didn't panic. I didn't do anything. I just literally said,
"Ooh, you panicked there."
Faster bite though. Faster bite. I'm interested in a faster bite, but I didn't panic strike at the long, slow bite. You know, you've got to give the fish a chance to find your hook bait, and you like you said, you're like waiting for that. Now you see it, now you don't type thing. They are the key bites you're looking for. Relatively short line because the water's coloured, so I don't.
Fish aren't scared of your pole at all, are they?
Not at all. They're not scared of my rig or my pole because the water's so coloured.
Listen,
see,
they weren't scared of me when I stood on that platform 5 minutes ago.
No,
so
that's right. That's right.
That colour and that ripple on the water makes a massive difference.
Absolutely huge. So we've been catching a lot of fish, so hopefully we can get another one for you guys now. This is classic. It's so exciting, Rob, isn't it? When you sit there, you're like there. I always say you go from calm to World War III in literally the blink of an eye. You know.
Yeah. The beautiful fish. Oh, I just missed that fish.
Camera,
just off camera, I come up. So now we're getting a line bite. Are we saying that's a line bite?
It's a liner. Yeah, absolutely. It went sideways rather than underneath. So again, I'm not panicking. I just want to. I'm waiting for that. What is almost like a straight down, shoot down type bite. That's what I'm looking for. You still can delay your reaction a little bit when you do it. You don't have to. With carp, you don't have to be like, oh my god, I must lift up the second it goes under. You know, you can. Well, it's just one pass there, so a good chance, I'm saying. So you can be, just give yourself a split second to read it properly. Like that, you see? So that was a shoot under bite, straight in. When I hooked it, you saw the old head shake, straight in the gob.
So you're quite quick. It's obviously a reasonably soft elastic. You're quite quick getting them back to your top kit, or as close to your top kit as possible. You want to get them your side of the swim as fast as possible, I guess.
Yeah. And then if they want to go out charging out into the peg, I'll put a little bit of pole back on and just take my time playing them. They're big fish, Rob. You know, like you said, they're averaging nearly 10 pounds, which is that's a big carp, that is. So keep my pole low all the time on the fish. That's absolutely essential. But even when I'm pulling it now, the pole is really low. Take some elastic, keeping the pole low. This is my best chance of netting it in a most efficient fashion. Look, pole low again. I feel like if it's in the gob, I've got a great chance of netting it, but only if look how low I've kept everything to bring it almost like to there. Look, there he is, right under my feet. You can't see because of the colour, but pole on its side, and then I might get an early chance of netting it.
Are you going to get him first time? Oh, what a man.
All right, so just by keeping everything low, I gave myself an opportunity.
Look at that.
Another quality common. So you can see there, great fishing, isn't it, mate? Great fishing.
Fantastic fishing here at Hallcroft, and a great way of putting a few of those lessons that we've learnt on that underwater video into practice. So, Lee, if they want to see the full video, how do they watch that video? Live margin session with some underwater lessons learned. Where do they?
And you can watch all the underwater, and you can watch all the videos on our website, www.anglingedge.co.uk. It's cheap as chips to subscribe. You'll absolutely love it, and there's loads of great advice from Rob and myself.